So thanks everybody for joining me today. In the spirit of social distancing, we're continuing to do these over Microsoft Teams, and just hoping that all the technology is working. So if you have any issues, just maybe you can unmute yourself or try just putting something in the chat, and I'll see if I can connect with everybody that way if there's any issues. And then I think just we've changed the time briefly. I've been offering trying to offer one about once a week, just given what everybody's going through. I thought that would be great to kind of come together and connect with each other over Microsoft Teams, because we typically get updates at ECC around 11:30, so I'm never quite sure if I can get there by noon. Looks like we might change that format a little bit to less often, so maybe we'll go back to noon hours depending on how people are doing and how people are showing up, because it looks like we're getting a good turnout, so I appreciate that. Oh, it's just telling me that the recording has started, so in case you just jumped on, I am recording this and hoping that we won't lose this one, but I'm not quite sure how to download that yet.
Linda Allenbach
is now joining.
Hi, Linda. Thanks for joining us. So I have to disclose that last week I kind of hit a brick wall at the end of the week. Not literally, but I just certainly needed to regroup, and I was even kind of doubting offering another meditation class, because I felt like, how can I teach others if I'm not handling the situation very well? But I was quickly reminded just about how when I show up to these meditations, whether they're online or in person, just the support of the group, it helps me too. So I just thought I would share that in the spirit of full disclosure, and also just that, you know, everybody is going to have good days and bad days, and what a great way for us to come together to kind of support each other. And I know we spend a lot of time in kind of stressful situations, whether that's community criticism or, you know, intense deadlines or citizen complaints, or even in this instance, emergency situations. And so what a great way to also kind of connect together in stillness in the present moment. It sometimes feels like I get more out of these than I feel like I contribute. So I thank you for being here. And I was just reminded of a Brene Brown quote about teach what you were meant to learn. And I've just found that I've received so many learnings from meditation, and that, you know, these are my reminders of why I need to keep coming back to it. And especially when I'm struggling. And even if there's like 100 other things to do, or even when I'm tired, or even when my kids are hungry, or the dog's barking, or, you know, and you can probably fill in the blank for yourself, even when, you know, but there's this opportunity to keep coming back to the meditation, because there'll never be a perfect time or a perfect place or a perfect teacher. You just need to kind of keep taking the time to do it, because it's a practice and it takes practice. So this weekend I spent, you know, tried to step away from my phone and from Twitter and Yahoo News to try and stop being sucked into the vortex of what's going on in our world today, and just spend some time with my family. And so my daughter's got her learner's license, and we've been, one of the activities to do is we go out driving together so she can practice, because you probably noticed there's lots of empty parking lots around here to practice her parking. And so we were practicing at her school parking lot, and she's like, Mom, give me some tips. Like, why is this so not working? Why is this so difficult? And I'm like, well, I don't really know that exact point where you're supposed to start to go into the turn to get into the stall. You kind of just have to trust your instinct. And if it doesn't work out, then you just back it up and forward and back and forward until you kind of get aligned within the stall. And, you know, she wanted it to be perfect the first time. And of course that doesn't isn't typical how life, or even parking for that matter, works. And so that was just kind of a reminder of how my meditation practice goes too, is when I start to think that I need to be perfect at it, or I need to do it a certain way, then I've lost sight of the importance of the practice. You know, and I know that I'm stuck in my head as in that instance, because there's not kind of a one and done approach to this. And so when I'm feeling misaligned or sideways or crooked like the car in the parking lot, that's my reminder that I've let my practice slide and I need to come back to it. So let me see if I can change the slide. So last week we talked about, and if you weren't there, that's okay. We were just, as a reflection, I like to kind of come back to what was discussed or what was reflected on, and just we talked about self-care plans. And so I just wanted to remind people about the importance of self-care, and what does that mean for you, or what simple action can you take with your own self-care. You know, because we've been talking a lot with the ECC about ensuring that people are taking breaks and that they're covering for each other and just, you know, taking care of ourselves. And as public servants, we tend to focus on, you know, our community and on our families and on our friends and on our colleagues, but how often do we kind of make sure that we're taking the time to care for ourselves as well? And so, you know, just kind of think about maybe some simple self-care actions that you can do to help you when you're struggling with the challenges that we are being faced with today. So a few weeks ago, it was probably a month now, maybe not quite a month, I sent out an email about the Zen of hand washing. And I found this quote, sorry, that picture is really blurry. I'm assuming it's blurry on your screen too, but it's from the author of the book, 10% Happier. And he tweeted about, I've been trying to find the positive tweets that have been going out there. And so I found this one where, you know, we're all having to wash our hands right now a lot. And so here's a quick kind of 20-second meditation, 2 rounds of a loving kindness that we could do while we're washing our hands, which it's also good for your brain and for your heart. So may we all be happy. May we all be safe. May we all be healthy. May we all live with ease. May we all be happy. May we all be safe. May we all be healthy. May we all live with ease. I was just reading some of the preface of his book, and it talked about how he wanted to call the book "The Voice in My Head is an A-Hole." Well, he used the full word, but I won't do it since I'm recording this. But obviously he got some input that might not be the most appropriate title. But I thought it was funny because he says, so just to be clear, he's not talking about hearing voices. He's talking about the internal narrator. And that just kind of connected close to home for me, just with a lot of what's going on, and just having to remind myself that that internal narrator can be a pain in the butt. So that brings us to our meditation. So if you want to settle in to your seats and get a comfortable position, I'm going to now take you through a guided meditation. And at the end of the 20 minutes, you'll hear a soft bell. And it is important to come out of the meditation slowly and mindfully. So, you know, it's important to take your time. I will be here guiding you through the entire process. So let us begin this meditation mindfully as you become mindful of your body, mindful of your environment. And as you maintain a gentle, present moment focus. Start by finding a comfortable position. And let us settle into our breath. Placing your feet flat on the ground with your hands laying comfortably in your lap. Closing your eyes if you prefer. And become present and relaxed in this moment. Take a few slow, long, deep breaths as your body begins to settle into the meditation and as you start to relax. Let's start the relaxation at the top of your head as we walk through a body relaxation. Start by relaxing your mind. Letting go of anything that might be getting in the way of you being here in this present moment. Remember, and when a thought occurs, simply notice the thought without judgment, and then let the thought go on the exhale breath. Next, relax and soften your forehead. Relaxing your eyes, relaxing your jaw, allowing each area of your body to settle into the breath. Relaxing your neck, your shoulders, letting go of any tension in your spine. Relaxing your left arm, your right arm, relaxing your left foot, your right foot, relaxing your left leg, your right leg. Breathing into the relaxation and exhaling into the relaxation. Exploring the sensations in your body mindfully with curiosity and without judgment. Notice if you are feeling any aches or pains in a specific area, any numbness or tingling sensations. Breathing into the aches or pain sensations and letting it go on your exhale breath. Mindfully engaging your attention in the present moment on what you are experiencing without judgment. For this meditation, let us welcome everything and simply let go of any expectations. At any point during this meditation, if your mind starts to wander, simply come back to your breath as an anchor of focus. Remembering to be kind to yourself. Now that we have settled into the meditation, repeat the following statement silently to yourself. May I be happy. May I be safe. May I be healthy. May I live with ease. Next, I want you to think about someone who is very important to you. Maybe it is a spouse or family member, and repeat each statement silently to yourself. May you be happy. May you be safe. May you be healthy. May you live with ease. Next, I want you to think of someone who you are currently struggling to get along with. Maybe it is a family member or a colleague. And repeat each statement silently to yourself. May you be happy. May you be safe. May you be healthy. May you live with ease. Next, repeat each statement silently to yourself with the focus on our entire collective community. May we all be happy. May we all be safe. May we all be healthy. May we all live with ease. We will take the next few moments in silence, giving you the opportunity to continue to focus your breath as you mindfully maintain a gentle present moment focus. May I be happy. May I be safe. May I be healthy. May I live with ease. I will keep track of the time as we take these moments in silence. Let us practice stillness and gratitude together. Keeping your eyes closed as we integrate back from the meditation. Start by wiggling your toes and fingers or any part of your body that feels right for you. Take as much time as you need to come out of the meditation mindfully and slowly. And when you are ready, you can open your eyes. I want to thank you for joining me in this meditation, and I hope you enjoyed the experience. Does anybody have any questions or comments? Just going to stop the recording here.